The TD Place has hosted some major sporting events, but today marks the first time it will host a women's professional soccer game. Fans in the nation's capital have waited a long time for this, and so have the players. After watching every other team in the league compete, the Ottawa Rapid finally make their NSL debut. And when you look at this group, first time we're seeing them, what stands out to you?
To me, it's the amount of creativity that you see. So they're set up in a 4-5-1. I think you express themselves, especially in possession, maybe sometimes in a back three, but in a 4-2-3-1. So you're going to see the wingers.
Let's move to Toronto now, and their starting 11, also brought to you by DoorDash. So, Amy, interesting here, no changes from their starting lineup in Game 1, even though they lost that match. What do you make of that?
I think, again, AFC Toronto, really strong roster on paper. We saw it come to life last week, but let themselves down a little bit. But Marko Milanovic has full confidence in this 11, so despite Katembo's mistake.
And today for the Ottawa Rapid FC in their debut. AFC Toronto kicks us off, and there's that history-making moment from TD Place on the shores of the Rideau Canal, steps away from Parliament Hill. We're underway, Ottawa and Toronto. Pickett has the ball, Katembo will threaten down the right side again, watched closely, ball into the penalty area. This is there for the taking, and there is a difficult save from Eriksson as Asuri got a good boot and a good...
We'll see a lot of these opportunities coming off of the high press, and it's exactly what happened. And Katembo does what she has to do, is get that ball across.
So the Toronto captain, good spot for this free kick, and Eriksson has to push it away. Right on her line.
Toronto is doing so on the press. When Ottawa's going quick, they're doing so with intent.
Nina Lee into the penalty area as Ottawa moves quickly. Ball is in, and it's sent away by Manor, who had to be attentive to that. Full stretch from the Toronto keeper. No joy down the side on that latest rush. Sent back. Nina Lee. Some room to operate for Ottawa towards the penalty area. Just keeps going. Takes a shot. She's done it! Ottawa's first ever Northern Super League goal. Nina Lee.
That is a highlight we will see over and over and over again. And what quality and patience and technique and skill shown by Mina Lee, but full credit from one midfielder back in the day to another now playing the modern game in Ellen Gibson.
1 hour now behind us in the nation's capital. Barnett on the line. Eriksson pushes it right back into the penalty area. Okoronkwo is there. It just misses. There's that chance for Esther Okoronkwo.
But I think all of Ottawa Rapid didn't go to sleep there or switched off, but they thought that ball was out before it was played in, and Okoronkwo had her chance.
Here's Pickett. Small into the middle. Nikki Small plays back to Pickett. Katembo's ball is in, and there is the finish. No. The whistle comes from the assistant referee. This is going to be called back on offside. Toronto. Another ball sent in. Excellent save. Ball is loose. Pridham is there. Oh, a terrific stop. Manor was able to get a toe to it as Pridham was. Chu will prepare another corner kick from the penalty area, looking towards that back post. Is flicked on, and Manor off the crossbar. The ball's close to the line, and it's in the back of the net.
Doesn't have a goal with the women's national team. Has played in so many World Cups and Olympics. 4th all-time for caps for Canada. And she gets her team perhaps the win here as they doubled their lead, but she gets a goal.
All played in the middle, but one back quickly. Ezeki's ball over the top.
Here's Hunter.
Opportunity for Hunter, and Hunter has got it. Kaylee Hunter with AFC Toronto's first. Late in Ottawa, but there might just be some life for the Torontonians. We've reached the 5 minutes. Final seconds, and it is over. The Ottawa Rapid FC celebrate an opening win